What are you ashamed of from your country? Corruption first, and then everything else. Canadian here, we export asbestos to third world countries that still use it. Negligence of basic hygiene, people not understanding the concept of consent. How badly our government treats its own people. I'm Austrian. So well my grandpa. Over-proud, gullible Filipinos. The DUP blaming the Germans for everything. Imagine living in a country called Chad. Probably the whole Native American thing. Women's safety is trash here. We had slaves until 30 years ago. Most things, the treatment of indigenous people in Greenland and our involvement in slave trade and colonialism, none of which we have come to terms with yet as a society and are therefore held back by American healthcare. Orban Victor. The grocery store. I fucking hate going there to buy the most basic stuff. It takes up most of my money. The enthusiasm and devotion Christians have for Donald Trump, a man who is the very antithesis of Jesus, exterminating 6 million people 80 years ago. Our horrific treatment of indigenous people, including the residential schools with relatively recently discovered graveyards, and concerns over how these children died and whether families were properly notified, makes me fucking sick to think about. Edit. Because some of you seem to think that mass graves versus graveyards is a massive difference that somehow makes ripping indigenous children from their families, abusing them, and trying to destroy the indigenous culture excusable. I'm a Canadian and the mere existence of these schools is absolutely shameful for our entire country. The people who try to justify it are even worse.